What's going on, and welcome back to another episode of Hidden Gems. If this is your first time checking out Hidden Gems, this is where we give you guys little tips, hints, and tricks on reselling. My name is John Francis, and I am from the Clarendon Trading Company, and we source and distribute vintage, contemporary, and used clothing. This week's topic I think is extremely important, especially for the novice or beginner that wants to start a reselling business. And guys, don't forget, reselling is just a term that we now use instead of business. It's all the same thing. So a lot of times people ask us how we got started with Clarendon Co., why we got started, and how we got started. And what's most important? Starting small, okay? So before you get into any business, one thing you always want to do is start small. And the best way to do that is by just reviewing your own personal interest and doing a survey of yourself. Why you'd want to start a business, how you'd start a business, and of course your end and long-term goals. By doing this, you're going to be able to establish why you want to even get into business in the first place, and if it's something for you. First, make a tally of all the things that comes with the business. Of course, the benefits, that's always good. And then you also want to look at the cons as well. Once you're able to really analyze those two aspects, you'll get a better understanding if running or even starting a business is something that you want to do. So, what makes you want to start it, right? Maybe you have a hobby that you'd love to actually start earning income from, or maybe you want to capitalize on a market that you see an opportunity in. Either way, take the time and review these reasons, and you'll get a better understanding, of course, why you want to start a business. When we first started Clarendon Trading Co., Cotton and I were way over our head and did not know where to start. We ended up putting a lot of money into the company initially that we didn't even have to, from marketing to making a website to bank accounts that were unnecessary. So one thing that I would definitely say is start small. Start small, guys. If you want to start a vintage company, maybe start with $200, get yourself some products, and just see if you're able to sell those products first. Because maybe after 2 to 3 weeks, you'll realize, hey, this really isn't my cup of tea. This isn't my thing that I want to do. And you've only wasted $200 instead of going all in, spending it on marketing, spending it on research, spending it on development, or whatever the case may be. So start as small as you possibly can, and that just use it, and you'll be able to use that time as a tester. That's always good. Once you figure out, hey, I like this, maybe I can actually make something out of this, then you know you can build on it and constantly put more and more and more money into it. And one thing you also want to realize when you do start small, are you even making any money within that first month, 2 or 3 months? If you are not making any money, that can be extremely discouraging. One, maybe you can re-engineer the business to find out what you're doing wrong. Or maybe you're in a business that's not the most profitable. Or maybe running a business isn't for you and your personality. So that's one thing you always want to look at. Money is generally just a results based off what you are doing. So if you're not making money, it's probably because the system or the process you have in place isn't the best one. So always use that as a main point to see if your business is going well or not. Are you making money? And most importantly, once you've analyzed all those aspects and you've made a little money, are you able to scale the business, right? Because there's a difference between just making money on the side and actually running a business. A business is a multifaceted system that really needs care and nurturing. So, of course, if you're just going to Value Village, placing stuff online and making money, sure. But now we're talking about a business. Can you scale it? Can you bring value to your community? How about marketing, right? There are so many different aspects that actually go into it. So ensure that you are in an industry or have a business that you are able to scale. Because a business, like what we hope for, is something that's long-term, that can help us with our economic needs, and of course bring value to our clients. So just to review why you should start small when you're initially starting a business, review what your interests are. That's extremely important, guys. What makes you want to start a business? Ask yourself that, okay? Have a small investment, don't go all in, and give yourself a time period from anywhere from a month to 6 months, okay? Are you making money? Always make sure you are making money. And last but not least, are you able to scale that business? Thank you guys so much. I hope this has been extremely helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please hit us up in the comment section or in the DM. But until next time, peace.